Hi everybody, my name is Joshua, and today I'm going to be talking about dating advice and catfishing. I chose this topic because online dating has become a very common way for people to meet, but it also comes with some risks. I think it's important content to discuss and talk about because many people use dating apps and social media to build relationships. Yet not everybody realizes what the risk can bring talking to someone who can misinterpret themselves online. Chapter 2 connects this topic to mediated communication, which is communication that is only through mechanical or electronic channel instead of like a face-to-face. This also includes texting, social media, dating apps, and video chats, making it easier for people to connect because they usually feel less nervous and more confident in opening up rather to talking in person. This often links to this inhabitation where people feel freer to say things online rather than what they would say in person. It can also connect to hyper personal communication where people begin sharing personal information quickly, which can make a relationship seem like it's developing faster when it actually isn't. Even though that can make online dating feel exciting, it can also be very misleading. When you only know someone through a screen, you miss important nonverbals such as body language, facial expressions, and a lot of voice, the way they communicate. Because of that, people may feel close quickly without actually knowing whether the person is being honest or not. This is very catfish. This is where a catfish becomes a major problem. Catfishing represents when someone creates a fake identity and pretends to be someone they're actually not by using fake pictures, fake IDs, lying about their job and their age or background, or completely inventing a new identity for someone to like them. Some people do it for attention, some people do it for emotional manipulation, and even some people do it for scams, and others simply just to deceive people. Whether the reason catfishing can be very harmful to certain people because it breaks trust and cuts and can put people in an unsafe situation. This happens when someone meets a person online who seems completely normal and the profile looks believable, but the pictures seem real and the conversation feels genuine. But in reality, it's not. Because when it comes time to meeting someone in person, the situation starts to become strange. Maybe the person keeps on making excuses and changing details or avoiding direct contact. Then eventually it becomes clear that the person really isn't who they are and says they are. Stories like this show how catfishing is not always obvious, but is always, you have to be careful with certain people. There's several warnings you can take for people who may be catfishing, such as consistent information. If someone keeps changing up the story about what they are, what they do, that is an immediate red flag. Another one is avoiding direct contact, such as like chatting or like going out in person. It can be suspicious if they compliment you too soon also, because complimenting someone usually indicates you're getting closer with them, and it can also lead to distracting them from certain questions that you're asking about them.